Hello, everybody. Welcome back. We're back from work and kind of not feeling very good. I think it's mostly an allergy thing. I wouldn't say I have anything significantly bad going on. Just kind of feel like butt. So, gonna come back here and watch Summer Game Fest stuff. Like I said, I was at work all day, so I didn't get to see any of this stuff. So I'm gonna sit here, watch it, hang out with you guys, see what everybody thinks. Get into it. I hope it doesn't suck. Because the last couple years have sucked at these things. Hold on. Technical difficulties.
And
More better.
Here we go. Hello, everybody. I'm Jeff Keighley, and this is Summer Game Fest, a live showcase of what's next in the wide world of video games. We are live.
Let's go, Keith 3.
Streaming from home or watching inside an IMAX theater. Welcome to our showcase event. Over the next
I forgot they were doing that.
Updates on the games you love. Be joined by special developer
Did people
guests,
actually go to the IMAX screen for this?
A few surprises along the way too. Now, what I love about this show is that it's a true cross-industry showcase.
I heard that
whether you play on Xbox, PC,
He's family of IMAX,
Switch, or mobile, we'll have
dad's
games
like
for
big
you.
IMAX dude or something.
It doesn't matter your platform of choice. We're all here to come together as one community that simply loves the art of amazing
Sorry, don't mind me
video
eating
games.
yogurt.
The biggest franchises in the industry are here, like Call of Duty. You'll get introduced to exciting new worlds and new teams, and we'll make room for small independent developers who we think deserve the spotlight too. If we do this
Watch
right,
this on GameSpot.
hopefully you'll discover
Thank
a
you,
few
GameSpot.
new games to put on your wish lists. And even if you don't get every announcement that you desire, and let's face it, you're not going to get everything today, but we've got a lot of great stuff. So let's get started. Over 30 years ago, Capcom Street Fighter hit arcades, and ever since, this legendary Japanese fighting game series has continued to evolve. Street Fighter 6 is coming in 2023, and right now, we're excited to officially confirm a
I know
character
2023 is
coming
not
to the
that far
game
away,
and
but
show you
still,
the
it's just like it's all depressing that
exclusive
everything's like
gameplay footage.
coming out
Enjoy.
2023. Everybody hang out and don't care about 2022. We'll end it soon. Sorry, I'm watching this a repeat on YouTube, so ads might pop in.
You won't know what hit you.
Let me have some fun.
Let's get this mission started.
That hair is ridiculous, and I love it. I played a bit of Street Fighter 2 back in the day, but I never really kept with it.
Got you in my sights.
From what I understand, they killed Bison in the third game. Had some, oh shit, we killed Bison. We need to keep him in stuff. So 4 and 5 were before 3. And now this will be after 3. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I'm just on another level.
I mean, you can't say it's not gorgeous. Has that at the minimum. My fight.
It's all about the comb. All right. Next, it's time for a brand new game announcement here at Summer Game Fest. Check this out.
Well, I'm here. There's an alien game. Check that out.
Sergeant Leo Alvarez of the CM Leth Recon Squad. Our mission was to enter the Tantalus base, locate the comsat relay, and bring it back online. We found the relay, but there was a problem.
Yep, that's an alien game.
Ray didn't make it.
At least he's in one piece.
I need to play that Fire Team game.
Willis, take
I know
the
some people weren't the biggest fans, but Alien game. I love aliens.
Oh, this ain't good.
Hot
What we
take.
found was
I actually kind of like Colonial
a
Marines.
new kind of evil. And it found us first.
What the?
This wasn't human.
Retreat! Retreat! Willis! Open fire! Go! Go! Go!
We're gonna try and mix a little bit of the Prometheus stuff in with some of the original.
Hold that door, Sergeant! Son of a...
Bye.
I don't know what I saw in there. But I know when I close my eyes, I still see it. Now everyone's dead. And someone needs to know.
Okay. Dark Descent. Is it like an XCOM type thing? It's still old gen crap
That
too.
was Aliens Dark Descent, and it's coming in 2023 to console and PC. Next, 2 years ago at the Game Awards, we revealed the Callisto Protocol from the creative forces behind the Dead Space franchise. Today, I am
Yep.
thrilled to get to show you the first raw gameplay alongside its creator, Glenn Schofield.
Oh,
But
let's raw
first,
dog it.
here's the quote-unquote Schofield cut of the brand new trailer with a little more gore.
Okay. Oh, it's the same one I saw the other day. Just more gore. All for a gory horror
Take a
thing,
look
but
outside. Did you know that they call Callisto the dead moon?
can't just cover up whether or not your game's got good stuff in it or not. Just be
Just
like,
like you would have been if I hadn't
Gore.
fished you out of that wreck.
gore.
So whatever you're holding on to right there, that's your old life. You gotta let that go.
His beard weirds me out. The hair
Is
rendering just
entirely in my hands. I'm just trying to give you a chance at rebirth.
it looks cool. I'll probably play it. Think about replaying all the Dead Space games.
I just love that last part.
Do it on Game Pass.
Gives me chills every time.
Ugh. That just looks like the worst.
Welcome to your new home.
That is what we call an unblockable. He might have glowed red before doing it.
I've been using Tubari for the last 2 years.
That's good for
and
you.
It has
Go away.
That's right. We know what you wanted to see. And joining me now, Glenn Schofield, Striking Distance. Glenn.
At the world premiere because he had
first
more
of all,
gore.
Congratulations. This game looks
We already saw it.
absolutely incredible. And I got to say, the fact that you have built this team, this studio, new IP, shipping this December, all in COVID, blows me away. So congratulations.
Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks for having us. I really do appreciate it, Jeff. And, you know, for a second, just give me a second. You know, I want to thank you for all you've done for the game industry all these years, man. I think I've known you like 16, 17 years now. And you've been an ambassador.
Dude, sounds like it wants to be a gangster.
New games, new studios, and I just wanted to thank you. I really
Trying to be in
appreciate
good, fellas.
Thank you. It's not about me. It's about you guys.
Yeah, I know, but
I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And yeah, it's so fun to do these shows and to show this.
And he looks
game
like he's about to have a
saw
baby.
The trailer, but what I'm so excited today is that you just brought a raw gameplay sequence. This game is in
Don't get me wrong.
development, and people are going to be blown.
I got a little
away
bit of
when
one
they see
going
it.
on here too,
Tell us a
but
bit about what
that
are
dude
we
looks
gonna
like he's
see
ready to
today?
pop.
yeah, we got a couple minutes of, like you said, like raw gameplay. It's 2 segments in the first half of the game. One is a med bay, another one is a power station, and you're going to see some new enemies, some brutality, some just about everything. We're showcasing a new weapon called the Grip.
Okay.
It's like a gravity gun, but it picks up
Grip
the
it good.
enemies and it shoves them into giant fans. It rips them apart. It's great. And then check out the.
Anybody ever going to do another like cerebral bore ever again?
Usually we'll kill our
Like
main
one of the greatest
character,
weapons ever
Jacob,
made that
and
everybody
in
just
a
kind of
very
just
unique way. And,
stopped caring about.
just for a second, I want to thank the team, man. Like you said, through COVID, through everything else, the dedication, the hard work, you guys are amazing. Thank you very much.
Oh, well, Glenn, I got to say, again, you know, what you guys are shipping this year, this looks like a world-class next-gen game. It's rare that teams are bringing something out like this year, and let's let the footage speak for itself.
Thank you.
Glenn Schofield, Striking Distance. Here it is, the first gameplay of the Callisto Protocol.
I am liking the fact that we're actually getting real people again to actually talk about stuff. Huh. Sucks to be you, man. Yeah, this just makes me really want to go play Dead Space now. Better like Resident Evil 4 or something. Just like, nah, son, back over there. Interrupted. Ah, you gotta hit them shots, dude. Do you think that's an intentional thing they're doing nowadays? I've noticed that in a lot of games lately. It always seems like they could have a amateur playing a lot of these things. So, like, why is he missing all these shots? Why isn't he hitting those? Why did he miss that turn? Blah, blah, blah. Like the Gotham Knights trailer recently where everybody was like, this dude sucks. He hit like every bomb when you're driving. I think it's turning into an intentional thing because they want it to look more like this is you playing. Gross. That's just. I hope they don't mind just being 100%. This looks like Dead Space. This looks like Dead Space. It reminds me of Dead Space. I think this is Dead Space. I don't think we'd be screaming that long into that.
God, that just happened. All right, moving on. This October, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 arrives. Infinity Ward is once again returning to its roots for a modern-day action game, and today we're about to show you the world premiere of its gameplay with a level playthrough. To tell us more, let's head to the Port of Long Beach to check in with Johanna Ferris, the head of Call of Duty.
Hi, everyone. In 2019, Modern Warfare changed everything.
That's the last one I played.
On October 28th, we usher in a new era of Call of Duty.
I did
With
not
the
play
launch
the
of Modern Warfare 2.
whatever Black Ops
We are
was
back, we
and
are
whatever
bigger,
Vanguard was.
and we are bringing the entire team. Price, Gaz,
I
Soap,
didn't even play
Alejandro,
Warzone during either of
and
those, really.
course, Ghost. We needed a stage big enough to debut Call of Duty in a whole new way.
I fell
Inspired
off
by the
hard.
world we're about to enter.
It's strange for me.
Oil
I used to
rigs,
love
cargo ships,
playing Call of
and
Duty.
staggering odds are just the beginning. Here is Modern Warfare 2.
I just care about multiplayer. I need overgrown. I want to go to grandma's
You
house.
could qualify for financial assistance through Home Help MN if you have fallen behind on your mortgage.
Yep, I'm good. I paid off my mortgage. Well, no, I haven't paid off my mortgage. I paid my mortgage this month. I'm not behind. I'm also not rich.
Eyes in the red. All right, that's our target. Shadows 1 and 2. What's your hook point? Let's invite ourselves in.
All stations, ship is visual.
Copy. Press for assault. Stay on comm. We board. Clear. Disarm that missile. Be ready for anything. This could be a trap.
Thank you.
Actual, we're set.
Copy. Get to work.
Good hook. Nothing at him.
Oh, one of those. Those exist. Can you get something to just drag your ass up a rope like that? I'd like to have one. Lord knows I can't climb a rope anymore.
So, cut right clear through.
Damn, son.
Room clear. Coming out.
Maybe I might actually play this campaign. I haven't played a Call of Duty campaign forever. Come to think about it, I don't even think I played the new Modern Warfare from 2019's campaign. I think I just went and played multiplayer. These games just play so good.
Ghost, we're moving to the main deck. What's your status? Boarding the ship with Shadow 3 now. Roger that.
Oh, that guy's dead as fuck.
We need to move fast. All shadows, force out. I want eyes on that container now.
2 copies, moving.
We gotta roll.
I don't know if I like when they do just these. Let's play a level for everybody.
Ghost, they're signaling the ship. They're gonna launch that missile.
I don't know.
It's first stage. There's still time. All shadows, missile is on.
Kind of that like careful what you wish for thing. You're always like, I want to see the game. I don't want to see these stupid trailers. Then we sit here and watch this, and I'm like, I already feel like I've watched too much. I've already pretty much made up my mind. I want to play this game. Here I come. Oh, nice.
Clear.
This is basically that old map. I don't remember the names of the maps originally anymore. Probably remember like 2 or 3 maps, you know.
Where are the controls?
On that damn ship.
Actual, we got a problem. This was something on the ship.
You have your orders, son. Stop that launch.
Well, it's like really scary down in that water.
Let's move out.
That would be hilarious. We start driving and a freaking Kraken shows up.
Your position. Solid copy. We're taking effective fire. The LZ will be on. Roger that. Once we're on deck, we push to the bridge. Fast. Secure those controls. Stop this vessel. Yep. How do we board? Take the ramp. Hold tight, Sergeant. Let's have ourselves a gunfight. Missile controls are on the bridge. Have to stop.
I know you guys are super soldiers, but trying to having your boat hit like that is that's pretty brutal. It probably hurt a lot. Now they're gonna let this happen when you're playing multiplayer. 'Cause that would be cool.
Reloading.
That would help a lot, just because of the whole campers, and all of a sudden everything rocks and slides over. So they, I mean, they'll still technically camp it by sitting behind it, but
I'm moving.
Containers are the only cover we have.
Just don't get caught between them.
your screen's turning red.
Entry on the third. We have to get to that door. Check your corner.
Watch the container. X-ray down.
Course right. How far are you from the bridge? This is one. We're pushing towards the entry now.
That feels very Call of Duty. It's just like, oh shit, there's a guy standing right in front of me. Let me switch guns.
They closed off the bridge entry. Secure the deck and we'll blow the door.
Visual on bridge entry.
Check it. Controls are internal. All right, stand back. Shadow 1 going explosive on bridge entry.
I feel like you need to stand a little further away than that. October 28th.
Order now and get early access to the open beta.
There's something else coming out around then.
With
Ugh.
Darktide all natural products and only a few minutes of your time,
Ads.
you'll look and feel
The
more
ads.
confident than ever. Don't
You're
trip.
killing me.
That's what we're talking about. And joining us now, up from Long Beach, Johanna, great to see you. How's
It
everything?
is what we were talking about.
Thanks.
Great to have you with us, and also Jeff from Infinity Ward. So we saw the first gameplay. Thanks for that extended sequence. Looks incredible. Jeff, tell us a bit about that mission. Where is that set in the game? What are we seeing there?
Absolutely. So, first of all, we're really excited to welcome back Captain John Price and Gaz Garrick. You know, they're not actually in what we just saw today, but they're returning members from 141, and then the other two characters that you may recognize from the older franchise that we're reimagining are Simon Ghost Riley and of course Soap John McTavish. And then a couple other new characters in here that we're really excited that we got to create.
I don't think I played Modern Warfare 3. Did they do
first,
Soap dirty?
Commander Philip Graves and Mexican Special Forces Colonel Alejandro. And Alejandro, I gotta say,
She's got a very
he's
bright
character
shirt.
we're really excited about. He's a guy who's super capable and a guy
And she's brave
who's
for
just
wearing
as
white
important as
pants.
Task Force 141. But as far as the levels concerned, you know, this I got a shout out to IW. You know, this was a tremendous collaboration across all of the different disciplines. As you saw, everybody coming together, some really motivated devs here, and you know, you saw the wind and the animations and the awesome sound design, and of course our new water tech, which is actually pushing the boat in different directions.
I was
creating a physically dynamic environment.
I was super worried that the wind wasn't going to be good.
In certain cases, you could be behind cover, and then suddenly that cover would shift and leave you exposed, but it also leaves the enemy exposed, creating this emergent gameplay. So again, I'm very excited. Just can't wait that I'm so excited that we get to show it off today.
And that's just a hint of where things are going to go. Johanna, tell us a bit about Call of Duty overall. Modern Warfare 2, obviously, you know, we're so excited that it's back this year, but you've got lots going on across Call of Duty. What can we expect from you guys this year?
Yeah, we first of all, thanks for having us here. We're just so excited for October 28th. It's such a big moment, not just for Modern Warfare 2 and everything that Jeff and the team at Infinity Ward have built, but it really marks this step change, what we're calling a transformational moment for the entire franchise. You're going to see incredible rendering, incredible graphics, all the things just within the game itself, built all on one shared engine now across Warzone and Modern Warfare 2 going forward. Of course, there's a lot of chatter and interest about the new Warzone experience. We're affectionately calling it Warzone 2.0. There will be a standalone experience of Warzone for current existing players as well. So we're going to sort of feed the entire community there. But all eyes on the 28th.
Who's going to stick with old Warzone when a new one drops?
It's
just
just
like,
been incredible. Everybody's so excited for Task
kill
Force
it.
141. Warzone coming to mobile as well for players on the go. We're on Steam, as you know. I mean, so it's just a big moment.
People got to
There's
accept
gonna
it
be a lot more
eventually.
to
It's
come
just like
in the months to follow.
you got to move on.
Before we leave, we got
Don't
to ask a little bit
don't
about
split the
Warzone
audience.
2. I know we just, we're showing gameplay here on this, but can you tell us anything? There was a little bit. It seems like there was a little bit of a tease maybe in the trailer yesterday.
Yeah, when we're seeing that from the community, we love when the fans can pick up some things, some chatter about maybe seeing high rise and other elements. But we will get into the details of Warzone 2.0 for sure. It will be an extension of the Modern Warfare 2 universe. Yeah. So all the more reason why we think this game, this moment is such an important title for all of us looking ahead.
I'm excited. I want to come back
said,
to
we're having
Warzone.
a bold
I just don't give a
vision
shit
around the
about what it
entire
is
future
right
of the
now.
franchise. So we're in position. We're really excited.
Much as I love Godzilla and King Kong, I thought that shit was a
Thanks
joke.
so much for giving us a first look at the gameplay. Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2. Thanks, Johanna and Jeff. All right, well, we've got lots more Summer Game Fest still to go, and now it's time to announce a classic PC gaming franchise is coming back with a sequel over 30 years after its first release. I love this game when I was growing up, so I'm honored to share this very first look.
Thank you, Jeff. Oh, God. Get the Game Grumps on the phone. Definitely an interesting, overall, cool way of showing it. It's still on old hardware. When are we gonna move forward a little?
Turn back time. Back in 2017, we announced Witchfire at the Game Awards. Almost 5 years later, I am so excited that the team at the Astronauts in Poland has put together an in-depth look at the gameplay of this dark fantasy first-person shooter, which will enter early access soon. I am so excited to play this, and I bet you will be too after you see this.
Maybe. Spooky. Huh. A nice little transition right there. Ah, that's cool. You say it's a multiplayer game? That was cool. Oh. That was quite a sneaky bottle. Early access. On Epic, huh?
Okay, next up comes an ambitious new game from a new independent studio in Europe, starring some
Sorry about
very
that.
familiar names. Enjoy this world premiere new game announcement.
Go ahead. Don't get me wrong. I love you, Elder Scrolls, but go ahead.
Officer Taylor, Medlog 29. Today, I can't believe what I saw.
I think you're going to start looking really good with that new Unreal Engine.
Solace, everything okay in there?
But yes, I'm in the greenhouse. I'm getting high as a kite. Ooh. Oh.
Something's going on here.
Yeah, people are in the greenhouse getting high.
It is.
Okay. Of course, Troy Baker's in there.
That's something brand new, and look who it is. Troy and Roger in person. Guys, this is so fun, the fact that you're working on a game together. What a cool team up. Welcome to the show.
Good to be here.
I got to ask you guys, who are your characters in this game?
Well, I get to play a character named Wyatt Taylor, who's a medical officer who's stationed at this base, Fort Solace. And it's the epicenter of this mystery that we'll discover and uncover as we go through the game. And, of course, my character will be, at times, in opposition with Roger's character.
The battle we've been waiting to see.
Every once in a yeah. Oh, man, we can't wait to show you what we've been working on. And by the way, Jeff, this looks awesome, man.
Yeah,
It's so great to be here. Thanks for having us.
It's so great that you're in another game. It's feeling like this is your first game since Red Dead 2.
One of the first major ones for a while. And I play a character by the name of Jack Leary. He's a maintenance engineer on a remote Martian mining post.
Okay.
His job is to make sure that none of the equipment breaks down while it's on their graveyard shift. The graveyard shift meaning Mars and Earth are really far apart from each other in their orbits around the sun. So help is not a simple call away.
I got to ask, I think
was
a lot of
well
people
written.
see this thing and they'll probably wonder, it's a new team, right? Independent studio in Europe that's making this, but with huge production
Troy's a
values.
pretty
I'm curious,
lanky little dude
how did
there,
you
isn't
guys
he?
get attached to this? Tell us a bit about the background.
I will say that 2020 to me was the most impactful year for games. It was the first, obviously we had this unprecedented event with the pandemic, and that forced the way that we looked at everything as a society, but also the way this industry functioned. Yeah. But it was also brand new consoles. We had more tools that were being made available that were leveling the playing field between like the AAA studios and the indie studios or the AAA studios. And so, just like anybody else, we got reached out. James Tinsdale with this brand new studio said, we'd like for you to consider being a part of this game. And he walked me through a very brief description of what the experience was going to be like. And in the very beginning, he said, we want this to feel, it's a tight thriller. We want it to feel like Dead Space meets Duncan Jones' Moon. And I was like, sign me up. I'm into that, absolutely.
And full performance capture and everything.
Ah,
right?
yeah.
Absolutely. New studio, brand new energy, and of course, I get to work with one of the best of the business.
And me.
I get the privilege
Who's the
of
other?
Getting to see this guy and watch him in action. I love to work, and I love the challenges and all the new innovations that this medium provides to performers. We can't wait to show you what we've been working on. I think it's going to knock
I
your
guess I've
socks
seen
off.
some of the behind the scenes and the performance capture, Unreal Engine 5.
Some PR needs to hire him. That guy
Can you
is.
give us a hint about the gameplay?
He's
Like,
selling
what are we
it.
gonna do in this game?
Yeah, the verbs are always important. So we're going to let the game speak for itself. We'll be showing you more later on. But this is a game where you as the player, you're going to be exploring, you're going to be discovering. Like we said, it's a very tight thriller. So you're moving very fast-paced through this world. There'll be multiple locations, multiple ways for you to traverse, which we're excited to show you about. And then the narrative is a huge element to this. They didn't waste any resources on the performance for sure. I got to tell one quick story, if I can. It was one of our favorite moments. There is a lot of action in this game, and that was at the forefront of this. And to speak to the performance capture aspect, we brought in an incredible, I got to give him a shout out to Nathaniel, our stunt coordinator, who walked us through and really approached this in a completely different way than anything I've ever done before. And he says, I want to know the story of this fight. And so Roger and I sat down. We said, these are who our characters are. And he goes, give me 1 hour and I will come back to you with the story of this fight. And after an hour, he comes to us and he goes, it was like a recovery program. It was 12 steps. And he walked us through this incredible fight. And about halfway through it, I started tuning him out. And I was like, hey, man, I just want to let you know I've got no ego about this, but I can do a lot of things, but I can't do this. And he grabbed me by my shoulders and he says, oh, you can. You will. And it's going to be glorious.
And we did.
And we
it's
did.
like a dance. There was a lot of trust, and it worked out.
Yeah, I mean,
we were excited
big
about
stunts. I mean, this is so cool to see. It's an independent
Sorry.
studio that's teaming up with you guys. We can't wait to see
I don't try to
more.
mean to laugh
Troy,
at people
Roger,
that are
thanks for joining us here.
passionate about their stuff, but that was funny.
Appreciate it very much, guys. All right. Well, next up, keeping up with the space theme, it's time to world premiere a very exciting new game, which will feature a musical score by industry legend Mick Gordon. This one is going to grab you, and we are so honored to debut it.
Cool. Thank you. Ooh. That was weird. We're going to spend a lot of time in space in the next year or two. Just now noticing. Got that Callisto thingy, whatever. Dead Space wannabe. Actual Dead Space. This. That last one. You got Starfield eventually. I saw a robot. Ooh. There's another one. Ooh. Huh. Interesting.
You can't always plan when you'll need a gun.
No PlayStation on that one. I noticed
Rational
that.
gun owners carry not because it's a weapon, but because it's a shield.
Doesn't that look great? That was Routine coming to Xbox and PC. It was first announced a decade ago and is now officially back. I can't wait to see more. Now it's time to check in with a very special guest who's
That's
been in
really
his
cool
fair
when that
share
kind of
of video
happens. When
games,
some
including
they're able
most
to
recently
whip it back
Fortnite
around.
as the foundation. Dwayne Johnson, welcome to Summer Game Fest. How are you?
What's up, everybody? And what's up, Jeff? And what is up to the Summer Game Fest audiences live streaming right now around the world and everybody inside the epic IMAX theaters? Dwayne Johnson.
Forgot about that already.
Coming at you from my Iron Paradise, the very hot and sweaty and smelly Iron Paradise, powered by, of course, Zoa Energy, the #1 fastest growing energy drink in the game. You guys know me by a lot of nicknames. The Rock, La Roca in Spanish, Uncle Handsome, sexiest man alive, Big Drink Energy. Always room for a cheesy joke. There's always room for the extra large cheese pizza, especially when I'm delivering, and I deliver them often. You guys also know me as the greatest and most electrifying surprise in gaming that happened. You know me as the Foundation. And I got to tell you guys, number one, thank you so much for the crazy response of me becoming the Foundation, but also I got to say that, you know,
I don't follow Fortnite, so
working with Epic Games and the teams over there, and we cannot wait to show you what we have in store for the future. And speaking of the future, in the future, you will also know me as Black Adam. Black Adam, as millions of you know around the world who know the Black Adam mythology, he is ruthless, he is unstoppable. And for those who don't, I always like to say a quick tutorial is this. Black Adam has the powers of Superman, but the only difference, well, there's a few differences, but one of the biggest differences is Superman's weakness is magic, and Black Adam's, one of his superpowers, is magic. So you do the math. October 21st, I cannot wait for you guys to see Black Adam around the world in theaters only. And you guys will finally see the hierarchy of power in the DC
I watched that trailer.
change.
It looks pretty good.
It has been an honor to become Black Adam. And
I like what The Rock does.
It is a role that's in my DNA and that I was born to play.
Oh, I know. We've been hearing you talk about it forever.
I'm honored to show it to you guys on October 21st. So until then, stay healthy.
Please, everybody go see
stay
that.
safe, stay focused.
Oh, he doesn't just like
keep having
one
fun,
shot tank
keep
it.
Kicking ass. Enjoy your gaming, and I'll see you down the road. This is Black Adam.
Black Adam. What have your powers ever given to you? Nothing but heartache.
I was a slave until I died.
You know,
Then I was reborn a god. Now, I kneel before no one.
You can be the destroyer of this world. You can be its savior.
it's a little bit of a shorter trailer than that they have out, but
That's up to you.
Behind you!
it is kind of like a little bit of a
Did he just catch a rocket?
Superman put off the hook. You know, it wasn't, unless this is. Outriders. We're gonna still keep trying, huh? It's on Gamecast, isn't it? Should I give this a try? Okay. Just don't blew that dude up. Okay. I keep looking at it, I keep like, oh, the Destiny. Oh, Destiny. Oh, Destiny. Is that a good or a bad thing? Oh. That's pretty close. Ooh. Nintendo. I gotta finish that game. Oh. Didn't they say those things are actually supposed to be like 9 feet tall or something weird? Yeah, I'm like starting to do its welcome just a little bit. June 21st, 2 weeks.
That was so fun to see Courage and Ray in that Fall Guys piece, and you can play and download Fall Guys for free starting June 21st across all platforms, including
Isn't it amazing
Switch,
how
Xbox, PC, and PlayStation.
there's so many
All right,
streamers
back to
out there,
another new game
and
announcement.
even
We're
with
gonna
as
announce
huge
a
as their
brand new
audience
game
are,
and universe from a
there's
new
still so many
team
people
of
that could just not
legendary
really know who they
developers.
are.
Check this out.
No Courage, but Valkyrie, I really know nothing. Oh my god, I still have an hour of this? Holy shit. There's so much.
Discovery, this is Command. Storm's in your way.
That's cool.
Signal's breaking up. Command, I'll do one last scan. See you soon. Over.
Over.
Okay, hurry. Now we're talking. Command, I may be onto something.
Oops.
I have it, Command. Repeat, I have it. Mission accomplished.
Somebody's not very happy that you have it.
Hang tight, Doc. I've got this.
What the hell am I watching?
Glad you could make it.
We gotta move. Now. There's a storm coming.
You gotta work on their physics a little bit. It just looks off.
Hell's coming with it.
Stormgate. Huh. Register for the beta next year. That's even worse than half the rest of these. There's a beta next year.
There you have it, Tim. Congratulations. Stormgate is real. We have a name and some details. So, first of all, congratulations on this announcement. We're so excited about the return of RTS, brand new franchise. What is a Stormgate, though?
All right, so storm gates are portals that open during a massive solar storm that unleash the infernal host on future Earth.
Okay. And we
Cool.
saw some hints of some. I mean, you guys coming from Blizzard and StarCraft, everyone wants to know about races. Tell us about the sides in this RTS game.
Yeah, we're unveiling our first 2 factions today, but there will be more. So the Human Resistance, and we saw an archaeologist from the Human Resistance in that intro cinematic, and then also the Infernal Hosts, who are these demon-like monsters who come from another world.
I think one thing everyone wants to know about, especially your background pedigree of the team, of where do you want to push the RTS genre? It's something we've all loved for decades, but opportunity for a lot of innovation. I know you're going to show us, I think, some hints of where you're going to go image-wise with the actual gameplay made in Unreal Engine. But any sense of what you want to do for the gameplay in this game?
Absolutely. But the first thing I want to say is we are very consciously trying to stay true to what players already love about RTS, where we're really trying to push the genre and be innovative. First off, approachability. For one thing, we're free to play, but no pay to win, no NFTs, nothing like that, just to lower that barrier to entry to get players in. But we're also really trying to be a lot more social. So you'll be able to play the campaign cooperatively. We've got 3-player open-ended co-op, and we've even got 3 versus 3 for competitive multiplayer. But of course, we've also still got 1v1 competitive.
And as a little surprise, I think we've got some first kind of...
I love playing StarCraft, but I can't play it against anybody. I suck.
Yeah, these are still very much being worked on, but some shots of actual assets that we're building in Unreal Engine 5.
Wow. Well, I love it. And 2023, you said, for the beta, so people can sign up now, get ready. And I'm just so thrilled that there is a brand new RTS franchise coming from you guys and your background.
Just the Terrans and the Zerg.
We're so excited about this team, Frost Giant. Thank you so much for...
I'm fine with it. Don't get me wrong. But
Thank
it's
you
just...
so much for having us here. Really grateful.
Awesome. All right, Frost Giant, Stormgate, keep an eye out for it. Now it's time for another indie game announcement that I'm excited to share with you. High Water. Check this one out.
Good morning, High Water dwellers. High Water Pirate Radio, keeping you in the know with our flow. Alphaville authorities continue to deny false rumors that Alphaville elites are planning to evacuate to Mars. True or not, the one thing we can't deny is that the world ended on a sunny day.
The world ended on a sunny day. Boys and girls surfing in the bay. Kids clamored in the park. No one suspected the coming dark.
Okay.
The wave was coming, but the sky was clear. I let it wash over me. Swept away, swept away, swept away without fear. Swept away, swept away, swept away without fear.
Huh. I mean, it's got an aesthetic and all that, but what am I doing?
Boys and girls surfing in the bay. Children clamored in the park. No one suspected the coming dark.
What a breathtaking trailer. High Water is an adventure strategy game set in a world ravaged by extreme climate change. Now, speaking of the world around us, the conflict in Ukraine is not far from anyone's mind, and it's impacted the development of games, including Replaced from Sad Cat Studios, a Belarusian studio with devs from Belarus and Ukraine. The team had long hoped to reveal a new trailer here today, but were understandably unable to complete it in time. Guys, I just want to say we're thinking of you and all the developers impacted by the conflict, and hope to be able to share your work at a future show.
That's cool.
All right, our next game is an official selection of the Tribeca Games Festival. It's American Arcadia, where you play Trevor, whose life is being televised with the viewing population constantly voting you up or down. When you become unpopular, you need to start running for your life. Check this out.
Picture a city where technology and science go hand in hand with fun and entertainment.
My grandfather, Elijah Walton, had a dream
to build the city of tomorrow. That dream is now a reality, and that city is Arcadia. A 43 square mile metropolis where each and every citizen enjoys a life of luxury and comfort. Broadcast live 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on every digital platform. American Arcadia. Control. Subject on the run on camera 4025. Interrupt broadcast immediately.
Like, I don't want to be part of it no more.
Listen to me. We can't allow Trevor Hills to escape under any circumstances. Trevor.
Why?
Trevor, can you hear me? Be careful and don't make a sound. Don't worry.
Always wanted to learn guitar but never
Screw you,
found the
ads.
time? Introducing Fender Play, the online learning platform.
I'm going to get you out of there.
Chick fell in love with a dude on a TV show.
Now, last year, Marvel and 2K announced Marvel's Midnight Suns, a tactical RPG from Firaxis Games. The studio
I've been curious
behind
about this.
XCOM and Civilizations. Heroes from the Avengers and X-Men crossover with supernatural ones like Blade and Ghost Rider for a battle against Lilith, the mother of demons. Today, we've got to look at some new folks set to join the battle.
This world has no hope under your watch.
Okay. Okay. I
And I will make you whole once more. There, my sweet child. Mother won't hurt you.
Why were you gonna pretend like she'd have any power over him?
Typical Parker luck. I'm gonna need some backup.
Huh. I do and I don't like the new Ghost Rider. Okay, that's cool. Like demonized versions of them all.
Counting on you again, old friend. 3, 2, 1. That used to always work. Well, it did that one time.
That was Midnight Suns, and now we're moving on to the wonderful world of Cuphead, the delicious last course. And can you believe it? We're only a couple weeks away from playing the delicious
bright.
last course DLC. You see how they did that for Cuphead? Joining me now is Maya Maldenhauer from Studio MDHR. So first of all, Maya, it's really coming?
It's really coming June 30th on all major platforms. We are thrilled.
Wow, I'm so thrilled too that I think all the fans can't believe that this is here. And I've been lucky enough to play this actually on my Steam Deck last week, and you guys gave me a copy. I can't people are not going to be ready for how amazing this looks and the backgrounds and what you guys have done. I feel like you've amped up, obviously, the gameplay. It's difficult.
Are pants like hers comfortable?
The visual look, you guys have taken
Especially coming from a male.
I didn't think was possible.
Yeah, we absolutely did. I couldn't
Dude,
pinpoint
girl,
one
I
thing
mean,
that we're
I
proud of in this
just-
because we really honed our craft.
I get tight-fitting jeans and I'm just uncomfortable.
The music, gameplay design, and of course,
I know that has absolutely nothing to do with video
very
games.
proud
but-
of her.
Chalice is
Popped
fun
into
to
my
play
brain.
as, and even though this is a DLC, it feels like it's its own game inside of Cuphead in many ways.
It is definitely.
Yeah, you just get on the island, and there you are off to this new new territory, which is amazing.
Yeah, it's our biggest island yet. Supersized bosses, lots of secrets to discover. Don't let any rock go unturned.
Yes, and
Yeah.
lots of challenge ahead. Well, I know you brought. I know you don't want people to necessarily have too much spoiled about the game, but you brought a little something for people.
A little something, yeah. It's brand new gameplay footage of one of our new bosses, Mortimer Freeze. It takes place in an icy arena and features some of my personal favorite attacks and transformations. We hope everyone enjoys it.
All right, let's check it out. Cuphead, the delicious
Seems
last
familiar to me.
course. Thanks, Smile.
I do love the look of what they did with this game. It's pretty amazing. Huh. 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 Aw.
Now, if you want even more Cuphead, and who doesn't, tomorrow we will show you an exclusive look at Season 2 of the Cuphead Show when I co-host Netflix's Geeked Week, which will include new show and game announcements. It streams at 10 a.m.
Oh yeah, I
Pacific, 1
forgot.
p.m.
Netflix is trying to get into video games too, aren't
And
they?
that's not all. There's more Summer Game Fest all weekend long. Coming up next is the Day of the Devs Indie Showcase with I Am 8-Bit and Double Fine, then Devolver's Marketing Countdown to Marketing. Tomorrow, after Geeked Week, there is the Epic Games Store Showcase at 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern, with news on Rocket League and the Tribeca Game Showcase. And Sunday, don't miss the Xbox and Bethesda Game Showcase with a look at the future of Xbox and Game Pass. Now we have
I'm
some
curious to see
exciting
what they
news
bring
for
to that.
Nintendo Switch and PC fans about Neon White, a game where you play an assassin from hell who slays demons for the chance to ascend to heaven.
Okay. Jesus Christ. Okay. Just a bunch of eye crack.
We're called neons. Sinners plucked from hell to do God's dirty work. But I'm finding it hard to believe we're in heaven.
Last year, we made a video slicing a grape with this Meeson chef's knife. Everyone said it was a fake. They said they're...
Don't care. I want to watch my wait. Card system?
Got 10 days here.
Huh.
New day, new mission from Almighty.
You think you can win me over by showering me with gifts? Good thinking.
Oh, damn. Seems like something I might like.
We've shown you lots of games today made by huge teams. Now it's time for a game made by a single father in Poland. Over the past year, he's brought on some help to bring his vision for a fast-paced action game, Midnight Fight Express, to life. Let's take a look.
Oh, humble.
You know the saying, get knocked down, get up again, that whole spiel.
time, partner. Time to rise up. Together.
There's multiple characters, or do you get to kind of design your own dude a little?
While I sat at his side, seeing lives as dollar signs, had the stink of corruption all over me. You know who put it there? Nah, not him. Me. Well, I ain't wearing it anymore.
Yep.
And neither are you. Tonight,
Looks like you get to do it yourself.
this whole damn city down.
Midnight Bite Express. At least we got some games actually coming this year. But not that
Such
far.
a cool game, and I'm happy to announce that a PC demo of this game is going live right now on Steam and will be part of the Steam Next Fest next week. I really want more playable games to get in the hands of you guys at home, and that's one of them. Check it out. All right, joining me now is Megan from Digital Extremes to talk all things Warframe. Megan, how you doing?
I've thought about
So good. My fellow Canadian.
trying to get on Warframe.
We always have these Canadian teams on the show. I don't know how that works out, right?
Okay.
We do.
But there's
Well,
it's so
we've
much.
We've also done a lot with Warframe over the years, and I know right now anyone watching on Twitch for more than 30 minutes, this show is going to get a special Twitch drop, right?
That's right. I already have seen people getting it, so
Yes.
it's very exciting. She's right there, loud and proud. Protea, 30 minutes for watching. Thank you for letting us kind of take over your special events category, but she is there and she is for you if you are properly linked up.
No, Warframe, you know, as I said, we've done a lot over the years. You guys have done incredible things with the game, and I know you have TennoCon coming up in July, which is your big kind of event of the year to reveal what's next. What can you tell us?
Well, I can't tell too much,
Okay.
but yeah, July 16th, 2022. It's a digital event again this year. Today, actually, we just launched the digital items for it, so you can get some in-game goodies, some really cool cosmetics.
Yeah, I
merch,
should get
all
back
that
into
really great
Warframe.
stuff went live today.
I haven't been playing
Of
much of
course,
anything
the reason
lately.
I'm here is to, you know, kind of debut. We have our Tenno Live during TennoCon, which is our big reveal of the night, and we usually do a little bit of a gameplay, a little bit of a demo, and I think a lot of people can suspect what it might be, but I'm here to kind of confirm what it is that Tenno Live is going to show.
And what is that?
Can I say it?
Yes, I think you can.
Okay, you're going to get your first look at the Duviri Paradox.
Finally.
Finally, I know it's been a couple years, but Duviri Paradox is going to be what Tenno Live is all about.
I
And
wish
I'm
I
so
could be
happy.
excited.
The team worked really
I
hard.
have
on
no
the
idea what they're
teaser
talking
you're about
about.
to see for it, and I'm just really proud and excited to show it.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for being here on Summer Game Fest. Let's take a look at that right now.
My child, my friend. What was done is done. New dangers. New choices await us now.
Yeah. Is there like actually a decent story in Warframe now?
For now, dream of who we were and of who we have become.
Okay. I'm happy that there's probably a lot of really happy people right now. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Next, it's time for a new look at Honkai Star Rail, an upcoming open-world
Honkai
space RPG. Yeah, a lot of space today from Genshin Impact Studio.
That's what I said.
Across mobile and PC. This studio continues to deliver, and this new trailer reveals for the very first time a new and exotic realm players will be able to explore.
Cool.
Listen.
The sci-fi Genshin.
You are in a daze right now. You don't know who you are, why you're here. None of that matters. In the near future, you will encounter many perils.
Just a little peril.
You will meet companions who treat you like family.
It's too perilous.
Embark on unimaginable adventures. Remember what you feel in this moment.
Oh.
As long as you know in your heart where you're heading, you will arrive at the end of the story.
It looks good. I'm saying tonight a lot. Everything looks really good.
I have wine to soothe the souls of honored guests. Welcome aboard the Cienjo La Fool.
What?
And that's not
That last
all
part's supposed to
the
mean something.
news. Today, I'm excited to introduce you to Zenless Zone Zero, their next major new IP. It's a futuristic urban action game. I have to say, I'm blown away by what I've seen so far. It was announced a couple weeks ago, and it has the detail of Genshin Impact with a fast-paced action style. Here is the world premiere of a brand new look at Zenless's notable characters, armed enemies, and world of danger.
He said a lot of words.
Better results start with better quality in how you work out and how you recover after.
Okay. A box dude. Very interesting looking trailer. Ooh, okay. Bring on the weird shit. Cool. I need to play more weird shit. I'm sure that meant something to somebody.
One of my favorite reveals last year was TMNT Shredder's Revenge, which reminds us all of the Turtles arcade games back in the day. Well, it's nearing the end of development, and the team wanted to use SGF as a way to reveal one exciting aspect of the game they've been keeping under wraps until now.
Big Daddy Cool Diesel coming back and doing Shredder again? Casey Jones. I like the old Turtle games a lot. Sorry. I had the first 3 of them on the Nintendo. Oh, damn. Okay. Okay. Bunch of dudes gonna be killing some bunch of dudes some way or another. Oh. I was gonna say that super thing just set that off. It's that battle royale where they all got superpowers. Super people. I watched Shroud and them play that a smidge. Seemed kind of cool. Huh.
How far will you push humankind?
Like a little ways.
Humankind allows you to shape your civilization by combining a multitude of historical civilizations from the ancient to the modern era. One Piece is celebrating its 25th anniversary this year, and Bandai Namco is bringing the mega popular franchise back to video games with One Piece Odyssey. Monkey D. Luffy and his crew of pirates are off on their next adventure. This trailer reveals the setting, a mysterious island where Luffy and his Straw Hat crew become marooned in this exciting upcoming JRPG.
One Piece is definitely an anime that never really
Straw-Hat pirates journeying along the Grand Line.
intrigued me overly much. That's nothing against anybody that actually does like it. Like your anime, man.
Stop overpaying for sunglasses. It's crazy that the most expensive thing you're wearing.
Go ahead.
行ってみよう。ちょっと待ってるし。変な形の積乱雲がすごい速度で増えてる。こいつノックアップストリームだ。なんだありゃ。おい、落ちるぞ。任せろ。クードバースター。
うん。 I don't know who any of these people are. Cool.
Filled with new encounters. And hidden mysteries. Unravel the adventure that awaits.
Open world RPG?
Beyond imagination. One Piece Odyssey.
Okay. I probably won't play it, but cool.
あなたたちの記憶をもとに作られた世界よ。
This August, Soul Hackers 2 from Atlas launches, and we've got your first listen to the English voice cast with this quick new look.
Do love when Jeff shows back up for about 5 seconds. Just go check out the new look.
Ringo. Take my hand. You get one more chance to make things right.
Oh, is that Alucard?
So that's our mission then. Save the world.
Soul Hackers.
With so many new games featured across SGF events,
I never
you might
heard
be
of Soul
wondering how to
Hackers.
plan for your summer gaming dreams. NerdWallet can help
When
you
was
find
the first
smartest credit card to reward your gaming purchases at nerdwallet.com.
I'm trying to sell me out.
sale is going on right now. Save up to 75% off top PC titles with an additional 25% off eligible products. And it wouldn't be the mega sale without the free games vault featuring Maneater. Be sure to claim your copy before the sale ends on June 16th. Tune into the Epic Games Store Twitch channel for our summer showcase on June 10th at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific. We're taking a look at new announcements and updates from PC titles heading to the store this
The
year
first
and
one,
beyond.
Devil Summoner Soul Hackers? Trying to look it up. Wow.
You nuts?
Uh, yeah. That's a lot of stuff.
You're gonna get hit with the unexpected in Mario Strikers Battle League. In this no-holds-barred, soccer-ish sport, chaos reigns supreme.
Soccer-ish.
So prepare to do whatever it takes to claim victory. So much fun, it hurts. Mario Strikers Battle League, only on Nintendo Switch. Game rated everyone 10 and up.
God, I wish Nintendo would just start putting stuff out on good hardware.
Hi, my name is Carl and I'm a developer on Metal Hellsinger. You know how in some games where the music's really good, you feel compelled to move and shoot to the beat? But what if you had to? In Metal, the better you are at slaying to the beat, the more intense everything gets. And we have vocal performances from legendary artists like Serge Tankian from System of a Down, so while headbanging isn't mandatory, we do recommend it. Our demo is live now on Steam, Xbox and PlayStation platforms, so go check it out and slay to the beat.
Want to win summer? Mystic Lake is celebrating 30 years of wins.
Nobody cares. Get away, ad. that Alyssa? Yeah, there she is. That's what I thought. I'm happy. Nice. He's the only one that isn't actually that much of a heavy metal person. Metal Hellsinger. Maybe I'll go check that out. Hey, it's strictly next gen. Metal Hellsinger.
That one was Metal Hellsinger, coming later this year from Funcom, a rhythm shooter with metal music. And right now, as I mentioned, a demo has launched on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation for you to play for free.
You write that down.
A new game launches tomorrow, The Quarry from Supermassive Games. This spiritual
Right
success
up my alley.
Until Dawn stars David Arquette and an all-star cast. It's getting great reviews, and this is one of those binge-worthy teen horror entertainment experiences where your every choice shapes your story and determines who lives and who dies at a camp in upstate New York. Here's the first look at the launch trailer.
Yeah, I don't care.
Family is the most important thing in the world.
It's very overrated.
If your whole family, you know, like every last one of them decided to jump down the bottom of a well and they're all just hanging on the end of a rope, how can one person be expected to pull them all back out? You can't. So you pull on that rope and you're just going to fall right down to the bottom of the well with the rest of them. And what's the point of that?
What? There is a lot more to this than you realize.
Like what?
Kidnapping, murder, cover-ups. I think the whole Hackett family is in on it.
You have no idea what's going on here. Not a goddamn clue. All right, let's do this.
Who should I call?
911.
You mean 911? Who says 911?
Goodbye, cruel world.
We gotta get out. I'm gonna enjoy watching you die.
This isn't a ghost story. It's a creature feature. It's really happening, and you're all in it.
This is gonna get a little messy.
Them's the rules, you noob.
Back at the Game Awards, we
Could have
were
lived
proud to
without that
reveal
last little bit.
Nightingale, a shared world survival crafting game from Inflection Games up in Canada. Now it's time to give you a brand new look and deeper look at the game, including its innovative realm card system that lets you impact things like the weather pattern, resources, and challenges in this procedural realms. Here is your exclusive new look.
You're alone in the realms, I'm afraid.
Ooh.
The portals are a mess. Not even sure if Nightingale made it. Given how fragile you humans
Tree puncher.
I'd say that staying fed, dry, and rested should be your priority. If the portal arch is inactive, you'll need to make realm cards from rare resources. Once you have realm cards, you can activate the portal. Beware though. Foul things lurk in the interrealmic void, waiting to get in.
Interrealmic void.
Be ready with your axe pick.
People actually say axe pick. This looks pretty cool. I'm gonna say, what kind of base building am I dealing with here?
If we shadows have offended, think but this, and all is mended.
Nightingale. Sometime in the future.
The Saints are marching in on August 23rd with the reboot of
God.
Saints Row that we revealed last year at Gamescom. And today, we're happy to announce the launch of the Boss Factory demo across PC and console, which lets you design and set up your character. And since it's Saints Row, you guys are going to have a lot of fun with this one. Check it out.
Guys?
You gotta do something to capture people's attention. So what do we build next?
Me.
We are so good at this.
Which fool wanna challenge me? Got a pack on your back with a strap, can't relax cause you know there's no guarantee. I know that that's a fact, don't react to the test of the mass and the cavalry. Stay correct as your majesty, savage, never kneel, never have defeat.
Game's got a potential good timing.
Seriously, this is perfect. Dinner and a show, baby.
GTA 5's been out forever for multiplayer. Damn. And nobody plays Red Dead Online. People might be looking for the next thing to hop onto. Am I saying it's gonna happen? Probably not. But it could. Maybe they'll announce it tomorrow when it's actually coming out.
Next, we've
Hell
got
yeah.
an exclusive first look at extended gameplay of Warhammer 40k Darktide, Fat Shark's follow-up to the critically acclaimed Vermintide series. Darktide promises
I'm excited for this.
4-player co-op action and terrifying enemy hordes.
I loved Vermintide, but I love 40k way more.
September 13th for PC, on Steam, and
I'm just sad I
exclusively
can't
on
be a
console
Smurf.
on Xbox.
Manufacturer makes L1730.
It's huge.
Power systems failure thanks to a bit of heretic sabotage. So you're going to restore the coolant and hopefully save the day. Get in, access the operations array, and use the cryonic rods to flush the system. Preferably before something explodes. Head on through the ventilation tunnels and look for an access point.
This way! Move it!
Oh, that's gonna be so good. I kind of want to go download Vermintide again now. Is that how you always view? Look at that! 40k looks so good. Oh my god.
That's the
Oh, it looks really good on top of it. It's gonna be so much fun. There's so much they could do too with DLCs.
Bloober Team is known for psychological horror games like Blair Witch and The Medium. Today, they are ready to reveal their latest creation made completely in Unreal Engine 5 for a visceral horror experience. It's a return to the world of Layers of Fears. Get a dose of this.
Someone once said insanity runs in our family. Let it run.
I'm saying Unreal 5. Looks so good. Fears.
It's a tale of sadness and guilt of an artist trapped in a place beyond redemption. It's a lie. This is a story of my fear, pain, and hatred, of the horror of my loneliness. And it is mine to tell.
Take the dude's head off.
Now I see it. All this misery, all this suffering. There was no other way.
Shouldn't have. You really shouldn't.
Those look so good.
Trapped in this house, bound by this body. Now, I break free.
Early 2023. Well, it's like I said.
This
Cut the cord to the old stuff.
Gotham Knights arrives. Batman is dead, and it's up to the Batman family, Batgirl, Nightwing, Red Hood, and Robin to protect Gotham.
Is he really dead, though?
Exclusive new look. Let's head to Montreal to hear from executive producer Fleur Marty.
Hello and warm welcome from WB Games Montreal. I'm Fleur Marty. I'm the executive producer on Gotham Knights. Today, we are thrilled to share more with you on one of our beloved knights, Nightwing. This showcase is the first in our character series, and we're really looking forward to share more with you as we continue working towards our launch on October 25th.
I want to be Red
hope you
Hood.
enjoy the show and stay tuned.
Oh, neat.
I had nothing. And then this city became my home. Its people became my family. Gotham gave me everything. It deserves to feel safe.
As much as I appreciate it, it's just like Gotham's a lost cause if the amount of shit those guys do still can't keep it nice. Wait, what?
No matter how hard we try, there's always more to do. And now, it's up to
Excuse me, I'm sorry. So they each get some different skins and stuff, huh?
I got this, Bruce.
I still don't know what I feel about that, though.
Trucks engineered for thrills. And crossovers driven by an electric current.
Oh, unskippable ads are like cancer.
That was Gotham Knights, and now we welcome, oh, look who it is, Neil Druckmann from Naughty Dog, co-president of Naughty Dog. Great to have you with us, Neil. It's been an eventful day on the internet for Naughty Dog fans, and
I think we jinxed ourselves. We were joking about last night, like, watch the assets will leak, and lo and behold, that's what happened.
Well, the good news is there's some stuff that hasn't leaked that we have lots to share with people about all things at Naughty Dog. But first of all, it is it's a big month actually for Last
The
of Us.
worst part is
because Last of Us 1 and 2 both launched
Sony
in
leaked
June,
their
and
crap.
It's nearing its 2-year anniversary for Last of Us Part 2, which is hard to believe.
Yeah, it's crazy. 9 years for Last of Us 1, 2 years for Last of Us Part 2, and we still hear from fans. They're still sending us letters and art, and these characters in this journey and this world mean so much to them. And it's just been kind of amazing. Like Last of Us Part 2 early this year passed a pretty big milestone. It sold over 10 million units. And that kind of support, that kind of success, we're so grateful to our fans. It has allowed us to grow as a studio, and now we can take on multiple projects, more than we've ever had at the same time.
Multiple projects. Okay, very interesting. So what can Last of Us fans expect in the future from you?
Thank you for asking, Jeff. Yes. So one of the things we've mentioned a while back is what started out as a multiplayer mode has evolved due to the team's ambition. They really wanted to do something beyond what we've ever done before.
Oh yeah, they took that out of the game.
Justice is to make it a standalone title. And they've been working on it for the past 2 years. Ambition has grown, and we're not quite ready to fully unveil it, but we're ready to lift the curtain a little bit and just give you like an update of where we're at.
Okay, well, what can you tell us about this new standalone multiplayer game?
Yeah, so we have a concept art that we want to show. But what I can tell you is that this game is big.
Okay.
It's as big as any of our single-player games that we've done, and in some ways bigger. It's got a story. The way we're telling that story is very unique to this game. It's got a brand new cast of characters. It takes place at another place, another part of the United States.
It's like a city might be somewhat familiar, some people.
I'm sure our fans
Instead of just being some sort of weird multiplayer like what was in the first one, it's probably like
it's really cool. And
Daisy.
It's being headed by Vinith Agarwal, Anthony Newman, and Joe Padnatti, all veterans of Uncharted and Last of Us. And you're going to see a lot more of this game come next year.
Next year. So wait till next year to hear more about that one. Okay, well, very exciting that this has evolved, and I mean, that concept art looks incredible. I can't wait to see Naughty Dog's storytelling fused with multiplayer live game.
It's something special. We can't wait to show it either.
Okay, well, that's not all. We also have something that I've been reading about on the internet every day, it feels like. Up in Calgary, they're filming the Last of Us show for HBO, right?
Yeah, so for the past year, we've teamed up with Craig Mazin of Chernobyl fame and HBO to adapt The Last of Us into a TV show. They've been filming, and
I wonder if it's just how much.
Pretty incredible. The stuff I'm getting back when we're looking at back at Naughty Dog, we can't help but feel emotional because not only is it so good and the quality is so high, it's so authentic to what we've made in the game, I just can't. I couldn't be proud of, like, again, Craig and that whole crew and everybody that's up there. And their last day of filming is tomorrow. So
the entire series, last day of filming is tomorrow.
Last day of filming is tomorrow. Craig is up there right now, kind of wrapping it all up. So it's pretty close. It's closer than you might think.
And you actually got to direct one of the episodes?
Yes, I think that really speaks to the kind of collaboration and trust that exists between Naughty Dog and HBO. They invited me to direct one of the episodes. I think we have an image from the episode I actually directed.
Ooh, okay.
So we could
first look. Let's take.
So you could see this is a certain museum that players might know from the game. And I really have to talk about Pedro Pascal and Bella Ramsey, and not only directing them, but seeing them do all the other episodes. They've thrown themselves at these roles for a whole year. Watching the nuance that they bring to these characters, their relationship.
I
on
hope
and
it's really
off
good.
Camera,
I really do.
I couldn't help but think about Troy Baker and Ashley Johnson. It felt so similar to the chemistry those two actors had when we made the game. And it really feels like this is going to be something special. And I will say this will be the most authentic video game adaptation yet.
Well, I mean, that first image that they put out, it feels like the video game, everything that I've seen, both public and other stuff.
He's going to go on a murder fest in the last episode.
Super legitimate, you said, and that's awesome to see Joel and Ellie from...
How many Fireflies are going to be?
First time. So we'll see more of that next year. That's coming as well, right? Serious?
You'll hear about it very soon. That's
okay.
All I'll say right now.
All right. Well, Last of Us HBO, very, very exciting. And I hear you actually have a couple actors from the show who are going to join us here.
We happen to have a couple actors here that are part of the show. We should bring them up.
Okay. Come on up.
Oh, what's up, guys?
Oh, hello.
Surprise.
Troy's back again. Hello,
I know.
Ashley. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
We can't get rid of him.
I'm confused, though. I thought maybe Pedro Bella, but Troy Ashley out here from the game, right?
So when Craig and I started working on the show, almost one of our very first meetings, we said, Troy and Ashley have to be a part of it. And we're such fans of like the talent and the helping us create Joel and Ellie. We felt like it was so important that they become part of the show. And it has to be more than just like kind of like a wink to the camera and like a cameo.
Okay.
These are real roles that we're keeping on the wraps for now. But man, I'm bummed that I couldn't be there with you guys when you filmed your stuff.
There's been so much stuff
I
feel like
so good
on the internet. There's so much like talk about what's being filmed, and I think that's you guys have kept a complete secret that you were up there and you filmed your roles by now, obviously.
Well, keeping secrets with this franchise is kind of old hat. Like we've had
except for today.
Except for today. Except for the date. It was one of the hardest things for us to do is to not let people know that because we're so proud of it and the work that we did. We worked hard. The crew. I have to say. When I walked out on set, to be met with literally every person that I met on that crew is such a fan of this game, and they all knew what it was that they were working on and committed to working on this project because of their fan and their love for the game was one of the greatest. It was like I was coming home to friends.
Yeah, the attention to detail, the crew was amazing. Bella and Pedro are they're so perfect, and we've been trying to sort of describe that feeling of sort of seeing them in person. It's like the characters coming to life, but it's so much more than that. I feel like I can't fully explain it, but I am so excited to be a part of it. And
A way to get the hype train rolling. No,
I can't wait to see it. I think it is going to be.
They say it's the best show ever made.
I love the story. I love just being a part of
I'm so excited about the series and the fact that you guys are going to be in it and undisclosed roles. I'm so fascinated how it's going to sort of bob and weave and are these characters we know from the game that they're playing? New characters? Can you tell us anything?
Yes.
I can tell you.
So sneaky. All right. Well, we're so excited.
Maybe it's already on Twitter by now.
Hey. All right. Well, let's talk about what was on Twitter earlier today. Lots of talk about the idea, or really what's happening is it looks like you guys are remaking the original game, and this is like a ground-up remake. Is that right?
That's right. We wanted to give people the definitive version of the first game that wasn't encumbered by any technology. Wanted to find a way
until
to
PlayStation 7, when we can make the definitive version
and PC
that is not hindered by
talk about it. Let's look at it.
Technology.
Let's take a look at the Last of Us Part 1.
Screw you, ad. I hate unskippables. Yep, looks like Last of Us.
Why'd you leave Boston?
Excuse me, sorry.
I've been on quite the adventure, little brother. I reckon it's got something to do with that girl.
It's got everything to do with that little girl.
You know, I've never been this close. It's the outside.
So is that everything you hoped for?
Can't be any worse out there.
Don't get me wrong, I won't mind playing it again. I haven't played it since it originally came out. And got my ass beat in the multiplayer.
I had somebody that I cared about. And in this world, that's good for one thing. Getting you killed.
I can take care of myself.
How many close calls have we had?
I get into trouble down there. You make every shot count.
I got this.
Well, I don't kind of want to play through the first like 10 minutes of that again.
I've had some practice.
Also been developed for PC.
Truly one of my favorite games of the past decade. Guys, what's your reaction to that?
Yeah, we hadn't seen that yet.
Yeah, you're watching it in real time.
Yeah.
It's because you did these. These performances you did a decade ago.
Yeah.
You didn't go back in. I mean, you used the original performances.
Yeah,
right?
actually, we came up with a process where we could take the original animation that we did for the faces and kind of like retarget it on these new rigs that have a lot more fidelity. And then the animators went back and
We're
studied.
seeing side by sides here just how much it has changed. That you went and you redid the models and rebuilt everything.
Everything was rebuilt from the ground up. Same art director, re-art directed the whole thing from the ground up. But the great thing about these faces is that they're closer to the original performance. All the animators went and studied those videos and got it closer to what you did on set than we could have achieved before. And that's just like one of the things we could talk about, like this brand new AI, like all the combat is redone. Just the fidelity of everything, 60 frames per second, all the stuff you're getting on the PS5. Again, we wanted to give, knowing because of the show.
He just looks like a freaking robot standing there.
PS5 and PC.
Yeah.
We wanted them to have the definitive version of The Last of Us.
Amazing. Well, now you guys get to replay. I mean, when was the last time you guys played the game?
I actually played it again just to refresh my memory
For the show?
before working on the show.
I was just a glutton for punishment, and I went straight from playing
never
part
played it.
1 straight into part 2. And so the last time that I played literally would have been 2 years ago, since we're celebrating the anniversary of part 2 coming out. So I mean, it looks like I'm definitely going to be up for another
Yeah,
playthrough with this.
I can't wait to go back because it was.
Oh, I can't wait.
You guys did such an amazing job on that original game, and
It's really, when you play it, when you see it in motion, it's really night and day from what it used to be.
I imagine that think of The Last of Us 2 combat, but kind of that back in The Last of Us 1.
Well, it's the whole, like, all the new animation system, the new AI system, everything we've learned on, like, Uncharted 4, Last of Us 2, we apply.
I can appreciate at least it's not just like a
version. Just to give a quick shout out, this
cash
project
grab.
is headed up by Matthew Gallant and Shauna Sky.
Okay.
And you'll hear a lot more about it and see a lot more about it over the coming weeks leading up to the release September 2nd on PS5.
All right.
And shortly thereafter on PC.
We will look forward to it. Now, Neil, you've talked a lot about games directed by other people. What are you directing? You still making games?
Still making games.
Okay.
I haven't given up my day job. It's a little early to talk about it. Maybe if someone in PlayStation wants to leak it, then we can talk about it now. Otherwise, we'll save it.
But you do have a new project.
Do have a new project, but we'll save it for another Summer Game Fest.
Okay. Okay, well, we'll see. We'll try and save it. All right. Troy, Ashley, Neil, thank you so much for dropping by Summer Game Fest, and I am so excited that The Last of Us is returning, as you said, in September. So thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Jeff.
Awesome. All right, well, that is going to do it. Thanks to Naughty Dog and PlayStation for that very special look at The Last of Us and the entire franchise and where things are going. Very, very excited about that. All right, Summer Game Fest continues over the next few days. Coming up right now on this very stream is Day of the Des with I Am 8-Bit and Double Fine, including an exclusive new look
All
at
right.
Planet Atlanta. And then the
That was fun.
Devolver Digital Showcase. Tomorrow, we've got Netflix Geeked Week, which I'll be
I don't remember half of what I watched.
The Tribeca Game Showcase
That was way too long.
with the Epic
I
Games
was expecting like an hour, not
Showcase.
2
And then
hours.
Finally, Sunday, it's the Xbox and Bethesda Game Showcase. You can stream.
What did we have? Aliens. Okay. I want to play that. Aliens looks cool. Dead Space Wannabe. Modern Warfare. I felt like there was actually quite a lot of stuff I actually want to play. There's Black Adam. You go check out Outriders. Yeah, we'll go play Outriders. Stormgate. Go play some RTS. My Life. For Ire. You know, you know. Midnight Suns. You know, there wasn't any one game that I was just like, holy crap, shit your pants. I don't think there was anything that felt like it was like just garbage. It was pretty solid all the way through. Huh. I'm going to say my top 2 that I'm excited for. going to definitely be just the Aliens one because that's my jam. I'm an Aliens person. And Darktide, wherever that was in here. I'm not even gonna try to find it, but Aliens, Darktide. Those are my two holy crap ones. If anybody actually stuck around to the end here, please let me know what you guys thought. Which ones are you excited for? Because not the normal list of everything other than Call of Duty. There's a bunch of unique, interesting things. Let me know what you guys are wanting to do. Make sure you hit all the buttons, subscribe, like. Thanks for hanging out.